We're already starting to laugh on the Food Fight Friday at the aid station presented by Seven Summit Snacks because I just did my best Matthew McConaughey as he's trying to through the show. Adam, how are you, buddy? It's been a minute.
Happy Friday, man. It has been a minute. Very good to see you. I'm well. How are you?
I'm good, but our guests need to be better at allowing us to schedule every other week instead of waiting until the end. Don't they know that our whiteboard needs to be used?
You have clearly had time for some whiteboard sessions going into this week, so the audience is going to be very expectant, I think.
Yeah, so what the audience doesn't know is that our guest, Evan Birch, will be joining us here in a moment, and I actually gave him two options. One was going to be pizza or spicy, and he chose spicy, so I had to wipe down the whole entire whiteboard of the pizza, which consisted of deep dish, New York style, and French bread pizza. And if you're listening to the first letters of every one of those options, it spells DNF. Because our guy, Evan, just got back from Tahoe 200 where he DNF'd. And he has given me liberty to make fun of him. And so the scenario is going to involve what happened to him at Tahoe 200, and he'll get to pick some foods based on the letters D and an F. And then you get to obviously make the right choice and correct him if he gets it wrong.
Of course. That's what I'm here for, Jay. That's my whole gig, man.
By the way, if you can't watch this show, Adam is actually in a beanie on June 20th.
Oh, no, that's a full-on toque, my friend.
Yeah, I apologize. Yeah. The conversion from beanie to toque in U.S. to Canadian. It's June 20th, and it's freezing up there. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's brutal, but here we are. We're talking about DNFs today, and we're talking about DNSs in the past because we've canceled races. People aren't even starting this weekend.
It's crazy to think about. Well, let's bring our buddy from Calgary onto the show, Evan Birch.
Calgary.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I'm glad you corrected him because I was going to.
Well, this is going to be based on the Calgary Flames since it's spicy food because, you know, when we do whiteboard shit around here, we get in depth.
I'm just happy to break up the bromance today. It's great.
Nobody can, Evan. Nobody can, but we'll welcome you to try.
I'm going to do my best.
It's been like 4 weeks since we've had a Food Fight Friday at the aid station podcast, and it's like we just hit the ground running. It's like riding a bicycle. So here's the scenario.
Bicycle, right?
Yes, uphill.
We would fucking rock a tandem bicycle.
Yeah, we would. Absolutely. The other teams wouldn't know what to do with us. They'd be like, what in the hell? So here's the scenario. You're at your 10K into your 200-mile race, and you decide that you want to fuck around, and you step on a twig and roll your ankle, but you're right at the aid station when this happens. Sound familiar?
I ran 17 kilometers after it, so I'd like to just point that out. Like I did like try. I wasn't just at an aid station, but I'll let you have that one.
So the next aid station is 17 kilometers away.
Yes, that's correct.
And your food options are dumplings stuffed with kimchi, spicy kimchi, nachos with extra jalapeños, and fried chicken, but it's Nashville Hot chicken, DNF. So which one are you keeping? Which one are you tossing? And which one are you carrying to the aid station that's 17K away?
All right, first I'm going to clarify, do the jalapenos have seeds in them or not?
Oh, shit. This is really technical. Let's say yes.
Check the whiteboard.
Check the whiteboard.
Yeah. Show me the pictures. Oh, man. You know, I love nachos. I must say, like, I've never turned down a nacho except for the ones that had lettuce on it one time, which you don't put lettuce on nachos, let's be clear.
It's a burrito.
Yeah, lettuce and nachos are not. So I would have to say that the nachos would definitely be kind of priority one going down. I would be willing to take the chance with the jalapenos over everything. only because I haven't tested kimchi before. So we all know you don't try something new on race day.
Good point.
So I would take the risk that the jalapenos would sit okay, and so I would definitely eat those right then and there. There would be no doubt about that. Oh man, do I take the kimchi, dumplings? Like, I mean, dumplings would be a little bit easy to put into a Ziploc bag. There's no doubt about that. That's an easy grab and go snack.
But you're in the wilderness. There might be bears and not lions.
Or
Chicken
Adam.
Like
be busy pacing somebody and steal my dumplings. Yeah. Oh, that's a tough one.
Take us through your thought process, Evan. Come on.
through it.
I mean, the chicken wings would be one of those things that I would be like, if they were in my pocket long enough, maybe some of the hot sauce would wear off and they wouldn't be as hot. You know what I mean? Like, or I could, you know what? I could bring them with me and I could always dunk them in the river to get the hot sauce off of them. Then they would just be chicken wings. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the chicken wings with me and I'm going to toss out the kimchi because I do not even want to, I don't even want to test that. That's not even something that I'm willing to go and test. And I think I can get the hot sauce off of the chicken wings if I absolutely had to.
Given enough time.
And also, I think bears would like the chicken wings more than the dumplings. So that would also be my bear repellent because...
There you go.
Yeah, that's my... I mean, I want to know what Adam thinks, but...
Yeah,
everybody does.
Adam's the judge.
I think I did a good job here. Like, I think those are my three choices.
I tend to agree with my Canadian friends when they come on for sure. But however, I feel like I would maybe keep the jalapenos and the nachos for my weapon along the way because I could like rub the jalapenos in someone's eyes if they were like getting up in my business or a bear was trying to get on me. That would be maybe more effective. But I'm fucked either way because the Nashville Hot, that's like I can't. If I already feel what my stomach feels like when I wake up the next day, and it's not good. And if you're out there for that long, the next day comes and it won't be good. And I've never had kimchi either like that. So I don't think that's a great idea on race day.
We're gonna have to export kimchi to the friends north of the border.
Not right now.
A $3 jar is $18 nowadays.
And let's be clear, at destination trail events, you're not allowed to just go poop in the forest. You actually have what are called wag bags. I don't know if you've heard of these or not.
Yep.
Like it was the first time I've had to get them for the race, and I can tell you right now that it better be like clean, otherwise, like there is going to be a mess. And then not only that, you're gonna have to carry it with you to the next aid station, and everybody knows I rolled my ankle. So I'm like, I wouldn't be willing to carry that for an additional 25 kilometers to the next aid station. Like, it's just not going to happen.
That's just smart. I can't argue with that.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with you keeping the nachos because now you're running around with a platter in your hand.
Oh yeah, but that's fine. Like I'm gonna eat fucking soup and on runs too. Like I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Give me something to do. And yeah.
So it's not. It's
another weapon. If I'm allowed to take the platter, that's another weapon.
It's a circus act and a meal. I got it. Okay.
Right. There's no fucking way I'm gonna finish. So I might as well be entertaining out there.
I'm leaving the nachos at the aid station. I'm ditching them. I couldn't do that. Because I think the chicken is much easier to carry. And Evan, you made them chicken wings. I'm thinking like a full-on chicken leg that I can actually fling at the bear.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I can still dunk that in the river. It's okay.
And I'm absolutely housing the kimchi dumplings. Like I'm just housing those. And I'm probably getting some sriracha sauce out on top of that. Like I will set a PR for the next 25K without a doubt. Like I'll be zooming to the next one.
Let's just be clear. The race only gives you one wag bag, so you have to use it carefully.
Are you kidding me?
We were actually just supposed to buy our own, but they supplied you with one.
Oh, okay.
But if you were that person that like forgot your own and you only had one, like Like, I just think you're toying
You've
with
never-
fire there.
You've never begged for constipation more in your life. Like you
No.
finally have one way.
No, just give me all of the carbs to just like I don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a brick of cheese? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
God, no. I'd be in
not
so
cheese.
much trouble. That would be worse than the spicy, dude. It would absolutely be worse than the spicy. That would ruin me in the blink of an eye. Evan, thanks so much for joining us and making this spicy show even spicier, dude. Thanks so much.
Before we let you go, though, what is your? And I know you do a lot of running with a lot of different distances, but if you were just like, I'm going to go out and I'm going to bring one piece of food with me, like what are you going to bring that makes you happy out there?
Stovetop stuffing balls.
Ooh.
Game
Great.
changer. I'm telling you right now, especially when your wife hand rolls them for you, sticks them in a Ziploc bag, and you can take those with you. Hot, warm, cold, doesn't matter.
Oof. If you're at the car for a 200 miler, is there like gravy to dunk it into?
Oh, I mean, if I asked, there would definitely be,
Oh,
without a doubt.
I don't know that I'd finish that race though. I'd be like, give me the rest of them right now. I'm gonna take a nap.
Turkey dinner on the go.
Yeah, drip the fan, right to sleep, be out. Dude, thanks so much for joining us. Because you were such a good sport, we'll have a box of 7 Summit Snacks Explorer bars sent out to you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Evan.
Dude, this might have been one of the funniest ones we have had yet. Like,
Evan's a great guest.
Yeah, the idea of a singular wag bag. Are you kidding me?
That's the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, that would be brutal. I mean,
I don't even want to get into it. I mean, like literally, I don't want to get back into that.
You said Tahoe 200. You go through little towns and be like, "Can I get a shovel?" And then just go into the woods, and this way I could just dig a hole and bury it and be fine,
Or yourself.
Yeah. See, I've missed this, man. We definitely. I have to be better at scheduling. My whiteboard's all a mess. I have to clean it down and get July squared away better. Make sure we're doing this like every 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
But we will be back next week. Alicia Lay will be on the show. I believe she's from Virginia, but like I said, I'll do my deep dive research on where she's from, and we'll figure out some foods coming from there. Anything you've got coming up that we can talk about and promote, man?
It's just kind of plugging away here. A bit of a film fest hangover right now, but
I believe it.
Yeah, we got a great episode of Crossing Lines coming out next Wednesday. The guys are back with episode 4. Some fantastic guests from Nolans. So it's a great episode. I'm looking forward to that one. So you got that to look forward to, and I've got speaking of the film fest, a film fest review coming on Monday with Matthias, good old Matthias. So
awesome. Yeah, we're thinking about putting together a watch party because I know that they've got virtual screenings now.
Yeah.
So it's like 10 days till the 30th. So I think we're going to do an RTB one and get a handful of people. We'll buy tickets for them, and then we'll do some podcast shows afterwards after we watch it to talk about the films that we got to watch. So I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
All right, dude. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you next week on Food Fight Friday at the 8 Station, presented by 7 Summit Snacks.